This is a CBNnews.com update. I'm Mark Martin. Government leaders are going to work today on a bold new plan to help the U.S. economy. Treasury Secretary Henry Paulson outlined the program to buy up bad mortgages, toxic debt, and shore up the shaky financial sector. Some say it's the biggest government intervention for the financial markets since the Depression, and it may cost taxpayers billions of dollars. But Paulson said this program will cost American families far less than the alternative. With all the fluctuations in the stock market, the question remains, what should you do when your investments take a hit? Many financial experts say roll with the punches. Experts at the consumer finance website bankrate.com offer some ways to deal with the roller coaster markets. First, they say don't panic over the market fluctuations and stay away from trying to time the market. They recommend sticking with your investment plan and continuing to invest. Most importantly, they say do not panic. It's not worth overreacting to daily market reports. The mayor of Galveston, Texas, says recovery efforts there are going faster than expected. Still, Mayor Lyda Ann Thomas is urging residents to stay away for at least another week. The governor of Texas says over 22,000 people are still living in more than 200 shelters. Meanwhile, the government reports Ike destroyed 49 of the more than 3,800 offshore oil and natural gas production platforms in the Gulf. Officials are also trying to determine Ike's effect on the Texas cattle industry. Turning now to the Middle East, a top Saudi cleric has declared it's okay to kill immoral TV station owners. He said he was aiming the comment at owners who broadcast programs inappropriate for Ramadan, the Islamic holy month. But the head of Saudi Arabia's Supreme Judicial Council later clarified that owners should first go on trial and that the death sentence should be a last resort. Meanwhile, another cleric has stated that Mickey Mouse should be killed. Under Islamic law, rats are considered repulsive and soldiers of Satan. A majority of Americans believe they have heavenly protection. 55% say they believe in guardian angels, including 1 in 5 people who say they are not religious. 67% of Americans are absolutely sure heaven is real, and 73% believe in hell. One of the Baylor University researchers who carried out the study says the results are shocking. He says the numbers underscore the fact that the U.S. is a religious nation. And finally, if skydiving isn't extreme enough for you, what about swooping? The latest sports craze is similar to skydiving, but faster. Jumpers use smaller parachutes that let them glide through the air at up to 90 miles per hour. As you can see here, there are dozens of jumpers landing on a man-made pond. The sport draws a crowd, and fans get to see the action up close. For those who think skydiving is old hat, swooping takes it to new heights. Coming up later today on CBN's News Watch, more on the Wall Street financial crisis. Also, an in-depth look at the life of vice presidential candidate Sarah Palin. Check your local listings or watch the newscast streamed here online at 4 p.m. Eastern. All you have to do is click the word News Watch on this page. And for more news around the world 24/7, be sure to stay with CBNnews.com.